Rain diamond, so all my girls in the world could keep shrining. From princess cuts to emeralds to H classes. Yeah, I failed math, but better pass the E class. Went from Chanel number 5 to 2.5. The Melrose resident. Every room's a president with the living rate. Bet y'all haters can't match that. You 6 digits short to catch that. The net year gross is 20,000 on commission. My net week gross 100 mil in addition to the Dow Jones stocks rest.
Hey, what up, y'all? So today we went to Rhonda's doctor's appointment. Hey, this is the day after the tragedy of my bald spot and my haircut. You see, that's as you can see, you know. But I'm gonna have to rock it either way because I didn't want to cut my hair bald. Normally I'm all smiles, right? I normally smile the whole time and all the way through, but today I'm still gonna rock it. It don't matter. See the difference. So you can see the cut different on that side than it is on this one. So, but yeah, my hair grow back so fast, it's not really gonna be missed. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, we gotta prepare for this Christmas party. I think for Tariq, for Minnie, tomorrow. I know y'all always wondering why I'm wearing glasses or why I wear sunglasses all the time. It's because the light hurt my eyes quite often, and I don't speak on that often enough. I don't really give too much of a telltale story of what's going on with me. I don't often speak on it or speak about it and say what's happening with me personally. But yeah, the light oftentimes, even when the sun is not out, my eyes hurt from time to time, not all the time. You know, I can't give you that because I walk around, you know, without glasses on, and I'm a very hard-headed person. Honestly, I'm a very hard-headed person. But like when something's bothering me, I more likely than not, I won't say anything. I'll just revert back to just me being me or being quiet, or I go off in my own space and be by myself more so than anything, than have to bother anybody or you lean on somebody or have a crutch or anything along those lines. And don't talk trash about my little pumpkin in the back. It's still hanging up from Halloween. Mind your business. Mind your business. Worry about what's in your car, what's hanging in your car, what's not hanging in your car. Excuse me, that must have been God telling me shut up. So stay out, leave my pumpkin alone, okay? So this is the day after my haircut. I did notice that my tape line don't look straight. You know, it looked like it's going over to an angle. And no, these are not bald spots. Me and both my son have these in our head. And my son is 22 years old now. And see, I'm trying to close it, but it ain't closing. So, you know, that one closed. I might have found a hat. That one ain't gonna close. But anyway, we both have this. And when he get his hair cut, you definitely see he has a little peak too. But he has this piece right here. I don't know what you want to call it, how you call it, or what you want to do with it. Whatever it is, it don't change nothing. You know, it don't change too much of anything. But outside of that, like, you know, I've been doing well, right? I mean, as far as I can account for. I mean, you might ask other people and they tell you something different, but I mean, for me, I'm doing fine. I stay to myself. I rarely discuss too many things with anyone. You know what? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you, my mother bought me, well, I can't even say bought me. She bought us, right? She bought me, my wife, my children, my household, my home. My mother when we first moved into our home, right? All of our appliances started failing. The appliances, the plumbing, the wiring, everything started to go wrong, right? And the refrigerator went out, the stove, the oven went out. Then our AC unit went out. We found out that the wiring is really shoddy in our house. So, of course, you got to throw prayer in there. You got to throw God in there and be thankful and grateful for all that is done for you and all that is brought to you. And that I am. Because without prayer and without the blessings that we have been receiving, I'm trying to tell you, I don't know where we would be within this home, living here on this property, point blank, period. I can't lie. You understand? I give all grace. I'm thankful and grateful for all that God is blessing us with and all that God continues to bless us with. Absolutely. Now, so to get back to, the stove broke, the refrigerator broke, the dishwasher broke, the wiring was jacked up. Like, we'd turn on one portion of the house and then the other portion will go out, or the lights will go out completely. Our bill went up to, our heat went out. So we was using the oven to heat our home. Our bill every month was $1,000. The electric, gas, power, 1,000. It was no less than $1,000 a month, right? We had to stay on top of that, right? So, long story short, we're gonna fast forward. Here we are now down the line, and my refrigerator. We got a refrigerator we were donated a refrigerator from an acquaintance of ours, and the refrigerator wasn't functioning well at all. It literally stopped getting cold. It was cold at her house, but when it got to ours, it went straight out. I mean, completely stopped working altogether. When I purchased a refrigerator, I purchased the refrigerator first. One side of the refrigerator got ice cold. The freezer was working. Then the refrigerator started to freeze as well. That went out. So then we got the donated refrigerator that did not work in our house at all. We went and bought mini fridges. We got 2 mini fridges, one in my bedroom and one that's in my wife's office. And we were using those. You go from double door fridges, stainless steel, to mini fridges. In life, you learn that sometimes you have to, what do you say? You have to, I don't know how to say it. My words be so messed up. You have to learn to minimize the things that you have in order to value when you get bigger and better things, right? So I must say, in the beginning, I prayed for this house. When I first seen this property, I said, that's my house. I staked my claim on this house. And then after that, when I stepped foot in this house, I prayed in this house. I touched the walls of this house. On the floors, I prayed in this house. I prayed over this house, and I prayed that this home would be mine. And even with the problems that were attached to it, I asked God for this home, this particular home, right? We looked at several homes, but it was this particular home, because I wanted everyone to have their own space and be comfortable in their own space, right? So again, we're gonna go fast forward. So my birthday came. She said happy birthday to me, and everything. And then my birthday went past, and then she was like, she's sending a gift, a Christmas gift. Well, she's sending a gift for Tariq, right? Now, mind you, my name is Tariq, and so is my daughter's. So she said she's sending a gift for Tariq. I never knew in a million years that my mom was talking about me. Whole time she was talking about me. She was talking about, oh, well, I hope Tariq really like her gift. And, in my mind, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm sure she gonna like it because it's coming from you, Mom. So she said, well, I need you to be home so that the gift can be delivered to you. So I said, okay, cool, But then when the day came, we ended up leaving. It was raining. We ended up leaving. And my mom got mad. She didn't say too much of anything. She didn't curse or anything like that. But she was like, I thought I told you that I needed you to be there. So I was like, well, what difference is it going to make if I'm here or if my daughter here, to sign the package or whatever. So she said, well, it was important for you to be there. So I said, okay. I called my sister, Tanisha, and was like, man, what is wrong with your mother, man? Oh my God, man, she is really going down through there. Like, she trying to go on me because I'm not the one home to accept the package. Well, she said to me, well, Tariq, when somebody tell you that they need you to be there, then you have to be there. I'm like, but it's no big deal. It's just signing for the package. She said the package was for Tariq. So my sister broke down and was like, well, no, Tariq, the package is for you. And I was like, but that don't make no sense. So I stopped what we was doing, which we was going to get the oil changed on the car. And I stopped what we was doing. We turned around and came back. Me and Rhonda came back to the house. We get back here. This big ass rider truck pull up. So I'm like, that can't be the package, right? So the first thing he pulled out was the dishwasher, I think it was. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know, hey, she got me a dishwasher. That's awesome. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had one of them joints since we moved in because the joint broke down. So he said, no, that's not it. And he went in the truck and then he pulled out the stove. I said, oh shit, yo, what is this? He said, hold on. And he came back with the refrigerator. So let me tell you something. My mother went and got us. I need to stop saying me. My mother went and got us because it's utilized by all of us and it is for our home. She went and got us a refrigerator, freezer, you know, a stove, a dishwasher, and an over-the-range microwave, right? She went and got all the appliances for my house, right? Now, luckily we already paid for a washer and dryer, so we didn't need that. We have a deep freezer, so, you know, we didn't need that. But the over-the-range, we had a problem with that because we don't have an over-the-range. Our island sits in the middle of our kitchen, you know, in our living room combo. So we didn't have an over-the-range. And the stove is in the middle of the island, in the middle of the kitchen. So we had to take that back. And luckily, Home Depot, we went to Home Depot, and luckily Home Depot had this new item that came in, which was a microwave oven, an air fryer, and a oven, literally an oven, all in one. It was a 3-in-1 combo. So we were able to exchange the over the oven microwave, you know, for the 3-in-1, as well as some kind of suction vac. So we got 2 things for the price of 1, and we were able to swap that out for the same price. And like when I tell you, and then after that, the gas hookup. See, we would have never known this had we not switched the stove out, or had to switch the stove out. That the guy who rigged this house, the hose that he was using that was attached to the stove was one for a dryer. The dryer that you wash and dry your clothes for. It was a small hose that was for a dryer or some. It wasn't for the gas line. I'll say that. So, you know, God made a way out of no way for us to find that out. When we found it out, it was, you know, some years later. But we found it out, and the piece that was supposed, because that was the wrong hose, we couldn't even hook our stove up for we couldn't cook in our house for Thanksgiving. Now Christmas is coming, and my mom was like, let me tell you something, we're not about to allow Christmas to come, because they didn't cook for Thanksgiving, but we're not about to allow Christmas to come and y'all, you know, they not be able to use their stove. You know, so she called and made a fuss, and the guy came in and he was like, listen, it's the wrong hose. You get somebody in here that can work this hose for you, and you know, we can make things happen, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. We got somebody in there to change the hose out. And I'm gonna tell you something. Having a stove is the best feeling in the whole wide world. You know a blessing when you have it. You know a blessing when it comes. You know a blessing when you receive it. You know a blessing when the feeling hits and you are able to live in that blessing. And it's the small things, right? We didn't take advantage of when we initially had it, like the stove, right? We didn't take advantage of, like the refrigerator, right? God took things away from us so that we will value them when they come back, right? We'll value them more when they come back. Now we got an AC unit put on the house. Matter of fact, we got 2 AC units put on our house. And I'm saying industrial AC units put on our house. We have, so now our heating and cooling is where it's supposed to be. We have a new refrigerator and freezer. We have a new stove. We have a new dishwasher. Let me tell you something. God is pouring into us. God, the blessings are overflowing in our life. And they may be small to somebody else, but to us, it's a grand gesture. I'm very, very thankful and happy that both my sister and my mother participated in the purchase, in the, you know, the ordering of these items for us. I don't care if they cost $5 or if they was $5,000. Do you understand? I am grateful that we have them. I'm absolutely, unequivocally grateful that we have them. So, you know, those are blessings that I don't mind, you know, parting my lips and speaking on. I don't have an issue with speaking on those blessings, and I'm thankful. So I walk around without a chip on my shoulder. I do. I don't, you know, because you feel some type of way doesn't mean that I have to. I can walk away and allow you to live in your moment, or have your moment, and then come back to the table and we both are in a, you know, a better feeling, or you know, and I think that sometimes that's viewed as me being cold-hearted, but I'm not cold-hearted. I'm not cold-hearted. I just, you know, what do they say? Protect your energy. That's what I do. I protect my energy at all costs. And don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I'm an asshole. I'm a deeply embedded asshole. Like, yo, listen, hey, if Rhonda ever really tells some stories, she might have some serious stories to tell. I am, you know, and I'm not ashamed of it. Do I need to work on it? Of course. But we all have something we need to change and something we need to work on in this life anyway. So this is me pouring myself out to you. Y'all want to go over and say hi to Rhonda? I'm sitting in my truck. So, you know, y'all want to go over and say hi to her because she's sitting in her car too. Let me tell you something. The most peaceful places in this world, and I think a lot more people need to do it. Sit in your car. Sit in your car and collect your thoughts. Sit in your car and allow your heart and your mind to become clear. You understand? That's it. Just sit in your car and enjoy yourself. Sometimes you don't have peace in your home. And that's not saying that I don't have peace in mind, because I do. But I mean, there's just a feeling. There's always been a feeling with you sitting in your car or sitting in your space and being able to just feel calm. Receive the energy that is being given. Right? So we're gonna step over here and say hi to Rhonda real quick. Right? Because she in her space and she enjoying her time. So we're gonna step over and say hi to her. You know, just real quick. We ain't about to do too much. So hold on. Hold on, y'all heard me. You know, I can't drive my truck, so I don't have no other choice but to sit in the joint. And I love sitting in my truck. I love it. Hold on, let me take y'all over here. Take y'all over here with me real quick, so y'all can say hi. She might lock me out. She might not want to be bothered. She might be sleeping in this joint. Let's see.
He swept the floor with his jacket and lay down, using the book he had just finished reading as a pillow. He told himself
You ain't gonna say nothing?
to start reading thicker books.
You ain't gonna say nothing?
They lasted longer and made more comfortable pillows.
I told him you're in your safe space.
Still dark when he awoke.
You heard me? I told him you're in your safe space, in your quiet zone. Right? I also said you probably don't want to be bothered. So yeah, now back into my zone. Yeah. Y'all. Set you right here. Hopefully you don't fall down. But yeah, we're gonna close this thing out. You know, appreciate y'all stopping through. That's my day so far. You know, just thank you. I'm thankful. Very, very, very thankful. You know, I do need to go to the store and get in on this Powerball and Mega Millions jackpot, because I'm gonna win that. That money is mine. It is claimed. You know, I stay claim on it. God said that it's mine. So, you know, that's mine. You understand? I'm gonna win that jackpot for sure. So, y'all have a blessed one and enjoy.